minutes. Well, it's a good run by Giggs, and he's found Irwin. It's a penalty. The challenge on Irwin by Newton has brought Manchester United a penalty. And I don't think there can be any debate about that decision, Ray.
No, I don't think so. Here we see it now. Giggs comes inside delightfully, just nicks it past Clark, and there's the ball. Irwin just gets his toe to it, and there's the tackle. No dispute. Philip Don couldn't be in a better position, and not one Chelsea supporter actually looked to even appeal against it.
It's Cantona against Karim from a distance of 12 yards. And Cantona has scored. Manchester United are in front.
You wonder how long it is now before Glenn might bring himself on. I can see on the far side on the track that Glenn Hoddle is actually warming up, so it must now be going through his mind. It's the time for him to come on and try and put an influence on the Chelsea side.
Now then, he might have a lot of work to do if he does come on, as Sinclair takes on Kanchelskis, and the referee is pointing to the spot again. And I have to say, on this occasion, I totally disagree with Mr. Ellery. In my opinion, there's no way that was a penalty.
Oh, quite rightly. There we see, look, shoulder to shoulder. Kanchelskis throws himself to the floor. No way it was that penalty. Here we can see it. It's just the old-fashioned shoulder charge. Kanchelskis makes a meal of it. And David Ellery, for me, that was an awful decision. A decision which is obviously going to decide this game, I would say. And Chelsea can feel really hard done by that, because it was a delightful ball. Kanchelskis was onto it, but it was a very, very fair challenge as far as I was concerned.
I completely agree. Twice in the space of 5 minutes, referee David Ellery has pointed to the penalty spot. Twice Chelsea have been the victims. The first time, absolutely spot on. That time, a very controversial decision has gone against Sinclair, and Cantona can score again and surely make the cup almost safe for Manchester United. Same corner, same result. The scoreline doubles. Cantona's got 2 goals. Glenn Hoddle must be sick inside and looks as though that's the moment when he's going to come on. But I really do feel sorry for Chelsea, because I don't think they got the benefit of the referee's decision then. And someone in the Chelsea side, it looks like Steen, has expressed that very opinion and been shown the yellow card, and Peacock is trying to calm his players down. But you've got to feel total sympathy for their frustration with the referee. To see a game in which they've been playing so well suddenly go away from them, well, now here's possibly the only man who can turn it back into their favour again. With 24 minutes remaining, Glenn Hoddle is coming on to replace Craig Burley. Now, someone up there has been smiling on Manchester United in the last 10 minutes, no doubt about it. And Glenn Hoddle's job now is to, as Ray says, calm his players down and get their minds back on the game instead of thinking about the injustice of the second penalty, which I'm quite certain most neutral people would say was a very, very harsh decision indeed against Chelsea's. Now let's look at it again here, as Kanchelskis was bearing down on goal. And suddenly, out of shot, Hughes has scored, and Manchester United now have surely completed their FA Cup final victory with a goal from the main man, Mark Hughes, and Chelsea's challenge has fallen apart in a matter of minutes. Mark Hughes gets his 22nd goal of the season, his 4th in the FA Cup, and poor Chelsea's challenge has evaporated now.
Well, you always felt if Manchester United got in front early in the game that this could happen, but then in the second half, because Chelsea had done so well, you thought they'd be able to get in this game. But it's poor Frank Sinclair again, slipped trying to clear the ball, and Mark Hughes, you can't give him opportunities like that in the sort of form he's been in this season. Buried it quite comfortably.
Well, what a tragedy for young Sinclair, a moment that will live with him for the rest of his career, I'm sure, because he'd only just given the penalty away, of course. Now he's given another goal away, and suddenly Cantona, who's onside, can make a hat-trick here for himself. Well, you would have put money on that going in. Chelsea in possession, though. Cascarino gets his first touch, now Wise. Good ball into the box. Peacock tried to chest it into the path, and that wasn't a bad effort at all by Spencer, but wide. But Chelsea got...
Really was an excellent reflex save.
Isn't it ironic that even at 3-0 down, Chelsea have actually had 3 chances in the last few minutes to score and still haven't got a goal. And maybe United are going to get one to round things off here, because Ince is onside and lays it on for the substitute to score, and Manchester United's victory is complete. Brian McClair will go down in history as the scorer of that goal. Everyone who saw it will say it belonged to Paul Ince. They will be climbing the famous steps of Wembley Stadium, led by their skipper, Steve Bruce. 10 years ago, he was playing for Gillingham and dreaming of moments like this, if he dared to dream of them. Then he went on to Norwich, and then Manchester United. 2 league titles he's won since then. The Cup Winners' Cup in Europe, the FA Cup, the League Cup. A magnificent 7 years, and it will be rounded off now with the FA Cup again, and that means, of course, that United have not just won the big day here at Wembley, but they've completed the most famous League and Cup double in sport. Manchester United, champions again.